because this is what your angels want you to hear next. Inner beliefs. Interesting. So we've got Michael with inner beliefs. This one here is really bringing on that truth, that what do I know? What is truth? What, you feel like you're seeking. You're definitely seeking. I'm getting a message saying you know what to believe, but you choose not to. And you know what messages you get, but you choose to allow your ego or your conscious self to debunk what you're hearing, what you're seeing, what you're dreaming, because, it can't be spirit, or it can't be your angels, it can't be a loved one that you're getting these messages from. You need to allow yourself to be more open and susceptible to the messages that you receive from spirit. You are actually gifted, and you do know it, but you don't allow it. What else do we have today? Angels. Some of you may have been seeing the angel numbers. Maybe you're seeing repeat numbers or repeat signs, butterflies, feathers, numbers of. I've been seeing a lot of 222, 333, 4. So if that's you, comment below and tell me if you've received those. I'm happy to tell you what those mean for you. Feels as if you need to, forgiveness. So we've got the Zapkill here with forgiveness. So you really need to forgive him. Now, this is forgiving part of you, or inner child, inner shadow, if you will, because it feels as if you're really harsh and critiquing a part of you that you need to embrace. And it could be, you when you were 10 years old, you decided to sing in front of the entire class, and everyone laughed, and you're like, oh, it's stupid, I shouldn't have done that. And you really are harsh on yourself, and you go, you know what, I did my best, and everyone laughed because they thought it was funny, but I thought I did amazing, and that's what you need to focus on. And you need to give yourself the love, saying, hey, you're safe. You don't need to worry about that, because you are still an amazing person, and look at who you've become today because of that experience. And take what lesson. Maybe in that lesson, you discovered, okay, I can't sing that song. And so you got singing lessons, or, you worked on what needed to be done, or you allowed yourself to go within and started to write and reflect on it. You could have become a writer from it. Who knows? There is something good that came from that experience, even though it may have been traumatic. There is something there that's good, and that's what you need to tell yourself, that, hey, I am actually still okay, and we're flourishing, we're an adult, we have our own car, we buy our own food, whatever it is. You need to forgive yourself here. But don't forget that you are loved, you are beautiful, you're kind, you deserve the best. There we go, look at that. Deep joy with Hanel. So yes, you deserve joy, you deserve that. And when you go through this forgiveness, you will experience more joy, because you're allowing yourself to process the emotions that you've never allowed yourself to do. And when you push down the emotions instead of processing them, you're going to make them feel worse and worse. When you allow fear to control you, it's going to be harder to get yourself out. Once you embrace the fear and face it head on, you're going to find that you're going to be doing a lot better. And, the fear is, what if? What if I fail? What if this doesn't work? What if this does work? What if I do succeed? What if I'm able to help someone? These are all the things that you can tell yourself. It's all the things that I tell myself. What if I can help someone with these dreams? What if I can help someone believe they can be a better version of themselves? That's what I want for you. I want you to be a better version of yourself. And I really would love a final card from the angels from this deck. to come out those. What else do we need to hear tonight? I think the final message really is about stepping forward, allowing yourself to be unique, embracing your gifts, embracing who you truly are. Are you a writer? Are you a magician? Are you gifted in any other way? Yeah. What are your gifts? Are you an empathic person where you can feel others' pains? Yes, we got awakening from now again. So some of you might be going through awakening. This might even awaken you right now. You might feel that as soon as I click my fingers, boom, things come through. Are you empathetic? Can you feel others' pain? When you go to a crowd and you're feeling overwhelmed and you're going, I don't know why I feel so overwhelmed when I go to a crowd. I know I do. But how to deal with that. It's telling yourself and reminding yourself that that is not my pain. This is not my emotions. I send it back to where it belongs. And when you do that, it is an amazing feeling. You can not only just be in crowds of people knowing that you're able to deflect that, but you're also able to process it sometimes. You can have one-on-one conversations in a group, in a crowd, because when you learn to harness that ability, you can actually focus one-on-one, even when there's thousands of people around you. And when you can focus one-on-one, that is when your empathetic abilities can come in. You can feel others' pains, and maybe you want to heal and help. There's many ways. My ability, I can help people process their pain when I allow them to process with me. They can cry, they can get angry, they can get happy. I allow it with my energy. That could be your gift as well. Who knows? That is your big thing. So you've got awakening, and this year is, for a lot of people, going to be a big awakening. Some of you, it is going to be today. Some of you, it's going to be later this year. Some of you are going to wake up one morning and feel so different. And that is going to feel amazing. You're going to feel different. Maybe something awakens in you during the sleep or during a conversation where you hear a voice telling you something, or you see an image of a person and you're like, who is this person that I'm seeing? Okay. This one here. My prayers are always heard and always answered. I receive angelic guidance with perfect clarity. And this is from Archangel Sandalphon. With my feet on earth and my head in heaven, I deliver your prayers directly to the divine and return the answers back to you. That is a perfect message to end this one. And I do want to say that if you do want more clarity on what this means for you, or if you actually want to work with your shadow and see what messages your shadow or your inner child is with, do actually have them linked to a lot of sessions in the Ko-fi link. And if you're ever wondering what the cards I use, I do actually also always have them linked. There is an Amazon shop there available. Otherwise, I hope you have a truly blessed day. If you did stick around to the very end, comment below what resonated for you. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.